on, guys? It's me, David Dergar Films here, and welcome back to a sort of Madden 17 New York Giants franchise. In this episode, it is Super Bowl 53 as the Giants take on the Kansas City Chiefs. That's right, guys. The Giants go back-to-back Super Bowls, but let's see if we can call them back-to-back champions here at the end of this episode. Hopefully we can, but they have to take on a very talented Kansas City Chiefs roster. They have so much talent all over this team, and here they come right out of the tunnel. They are led by Alex Smith at quarterback, and here they are. Now there is another team in the Super Bowl, and they are called the New York Giants. Here they come, led by Eli Manning, playing in his fourth Super Bowl of his career. Let's see if he can get a fourth ring tonight. And now at coach, it is Thomas Pitta, 25-12. And yeah, he is a newer coach for the Chiefs, but he is extremely solid. And we also have a newer coach with 39-15, Ben McAdoo. And yeah, he's got the job done last year. Let's see what he can do this year against Thomas Pitta. But as you can see, he's hyping up his man Alex Smith there at quarterback. And he is going to have to lead the Chiefs offense down the field. But here comes the other guy who has to lead the Giants offense down the field, Eli Manning, out to the coin toss. And there's Derek Johnson, one of the beastiest linebackers in the entire league. He meets Quan Alexander, who's another beastie linebacker. And now here on the coin toss, this is going to be ref Mike Smith, let's just call him, I guess, because for some reason he is extremely famous, and this is his last season in the league, and they're going to let him flip the coin. So right here, you can see that someone wins the coin toss. Thank you, EA, for telling us which one actually does win. And as you can see, that ref is getting so much praise for flipping the coin. But here we go. There you can see OBJ talking it up with Marcus Peters. They're going to go at it all night long. OBJ are a big-time playmaker down the field versus Marcus Peters, who's one of the better young corners in the league. That's going to be a storyline. But right here, Rashard Poindexter is back to return, and Patrick Murray's ready to kick this one away as he's going to tee up the football. He only did miss one extra point this entire season ever since we got him, so hopefully he has a good game this game. And Super Bowl 53 is underway. Back to return is a Kansas City Chief, and he is going to kneel this one into the end zone, and the ball is going to come out to the 25. Here comes Alex Smith, 29 touchdowns, 10 picks, 4,000 yards, and a 65 completion percentage. Alex Smith has had a pretty good year. And now 1st and 10, handoff to Jamal Charles for a gain of 2. Let's take a look at the Kansas City Chiefs offense. They have a stacked offensive line led by Eric Fisher and Mitchell Schwartz. But the main guy on this offense we have got to shut down is Jamal Charles, one of the best running backs in the league and possibly all time. We've just got to find a way to slow him down right there. 2nd and 8. That pass is caught by Trey Burton for a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Smith in the pocket is going to throw this one out to Chris Conley, who's going to pick up a gain of 4 and get out of bounds. Now the two guys on our defense that need to get to the quarterback, Jason Pierre-Paul and Olivier Vernon, they've got to get to Alex Smith. Alex Smith will throw those short, quick passes all day long. We've got to put him under pressure and make him feel a little uncomfortable here today. And our secondary's got to lock down on what weapons they have left, because again, they are without Travis Kelce. But on 2nd and 6, a big run right there by Jamal Charles, and he starts off with a pretty fast start. 2 rushes for 19 yards as he dances across the middle of the field. 1st and 10, Smith is going to float that one away, feeling the pressure. 2nd and 10, another handoff to Charles. He has a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 now, play action fake. Smith is going to be sacked. That's Olivier Vernon down on the 49-yard line, out of field goal range is the Kansas City Chiefs. And what a big play by the guy who we need big plays from. And now this punt is going to go out the back of the end zone. So now out comes Eli Manning, playing again in his 4th Super Bowl. 45 touchdowns, 14 picks, 5,300 yards, and 75 completion percentage. He has probably been a top 2 quarterback in this year's regular season, and he's also performing in the playoffs as Paul Perkins takes that one for an early gain of 11. 1st and 10, pass out to Perkins is caught, brought down by Marcus Peters. And as you can see right here, you have Justin Pugh and Weston Richburg up the middle, who they have to do a job stopping Dontari Poe, and that's not an easy job. But we also have OBJ. We've got to get him down the field. Odell Beckham Jr. I want to hear his name in the end zone. And on 2nd and 5, that is going to be stopped And as you can see, those are the guys who stopped them. Jay Howard, Dontari Poe, and Alan Bailey, all big names and all big players. They also have Justin Houston, Derek Johnson, Tom Bahali. That's where they make their money. And they also have a solid secondary rounded out by Eric Berry and Marcus Peters. So they have a stacked defense. We've got to find a way to move the ball. 3rd and 5. Pass on the post to OBJ, and he's across midfield down to the 47. 1st and 10. Pass out to Nolan Meyer. He's going to be wrestled out of bounds by Marcus Peters and Ron Parker. 1st and 10 from the 31 now. Manning going for it all, and it is caught! Odell Beckham Jr. strikes, and the Giants are up early in this game. 31-yard touchdown from Eli Manning, and the Giants get on the board first. What a play, what ball placement right here over E.J. Gaines, I believe it is. And Odell Beckham Jr. just showing why he is one of the best playmakers in the league because of catches just like that. And there's absolutely no question he got in bounds right here. As you can see, his back hit the ground way before he ever slid out of bounds. So right here on the extra point, that is going to be good from Patrick Murray. So the Giants are up 7-0 over the Kansas City Chiefs with 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Back to return is Poindexter, and he's just going to kneel this one in the end zone. So they come out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, play action fake. Smith under pressure throws this one down to Trey Burton. The former Philadelphia Eagle gets a nice gain right there out to the 45. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun set. That's Charles off the left side, but he's stonewalled by Corliss Groom, the free safety. 2nd and 10. Charles on the handoff again, and he's up the middle for a gain of 11. Now down into Giants territory. But Snacks is not having any of that. Damon Harrison getting in the backfield, stopping Jamal Charles. 2nd and 13. A sea of Giants gets to Alex Smith, led by Olivier Vernon, Quan Alexander, and Deshaun Benford. And again, fast start right there for Olivier Vernon. He is getting to the quarterback today. 3rd and 20, that pass underneath to Jamal Charles is caught. But there is a flag on the play. Let's see who or what it is on. And it is going to be a holding call on the Chiefs on Earl Watford, the starting left guard. So the Giants will decline that and have Colton Schmidt punt this one away. And it is going to go out of bounds at the 17. That was a bit of a shank right there. But 1st and 10 now for the Giants. Pass out to Paul Perkins is caught for a gain of 8, brought down by Derek Johnson. 2nd and 1, handoff to Perkins. He'll finish that off and extend the drive. 1st and 10 from the 32. Final play of the first quarter. Pass out to Will Tye is caught. Muscles his way and gets out of bounds after a gain of 3. 2nd and 7 right here. Manning hits, he throws. He had a man wide open downfield, but that is Dontari Poe and company getting into the backfield, stopping Manning. And on 3rd and 7, that pass is caught by Will Tye, but he falls to the ground. He was too shallow. He did not pick up the first down, and that is unfortunate. But right here, nice punt by Brad Wing, and that's going to be downed at the 8-yard line. So they have to go 92 yards. But on 1st and 10, that's Jamal Charles. Their gem on offense gets a nice gain of 11 and is upended by Landon Collins. 1st and 10, another handoff to him again. He's going to pick up a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 from the 25. Smith rolls out to his left, dances around, and is sacked. P.J. Goodson in the backfield, getting the sack. The replacement for Shaq Thompson, because of course he is injured, and he has really come on in the later part of the season and in the playoffs. And on 3rd and 14, I think a giant jumped there. That's going to be an encroachment call on Jonathan Hankins. So that's going to move them forward 5 yards. So this sets up a 3rd and 9 from the 20-yard line. Smith in the pocket finds Willie Snead. The ex-New Orleans Saint is up to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, Smith again under pressure. Feeling the heat. He's going to get this one away to Chris Conley. That was Landon Collins all up in his face. 1st and 10, handoff to Charles off the outside. And now the ball is on the ground. It's recovered by the Giants. Corliss Groom picks it up. And I believe that was Olivier Vernon who stripped it right away from Jamal Charles. Oh my gosh. The two superstars that I told you were going to be impact players in this game go at each other, and Vernon just simply gets the better of him right there as he strips the ball away, picked up by Corliss Groom, and now the Giants have a chance to go up by 2 possessions. What a big play by Olivier Vernon, and he is on fire to start this game. So now out comes Eli Manning in the offense. 1st and 10, pass underneath on the drag to Shepard. He's going to get a gain of 8. 2nd and 2, handoff to Perkins up the middle, and he has a first down with a gain of 3. 1st and 10, another handoff to Perkins here up the middle. A lot of speed. He muscles his way forward, close to a first down, and they're going to give it to him. 5 rushes for 30 yards for him so far on the day, and he's had a pretty fast start. 1st and 10, another give to him. He's wrestled to the ground almost immediately. 2nd and 8, play action fake. Manning under pressure. He's just going to get hit, and the ball hits the ground incomplete. 3rd and 8, play action fake again. Manning down across the middle of the field, and it is dropped by Beckham. He was hit by Eric Berry. And on 4th and 8, a big field goal here is good, and the Giants go up 2 possessions. What a kick by Patrick Murray. That was 55 yards plus, and he puts it right through the uprights, and that's exactly what you want from a kicker. And this went from a 1-possession game to a 2-possession game, which makes all the difference, to be honest. And, yeah, no exaggeration there. Anyway, Patrick Murray's going to boot this one deep back for Poindexter, and he's going to actually take this one out from back his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down at the 21-yard line. So now Alex Smith looking for a response. Handoff to Jamal Charles. He's brought down by B.J. Goodson for a loss of 3. 2nd and 13 from the 18 now. This is pass out. Is out to Jamal Charles down the sideline. 1 man left to beat. He misses the angle, spins away, and is down to the 48. Big play right there by Jamal Charles, who caught the ball. Didn't even run with it that time. 1st and 10. Charles just weaving his way through the defense as he has another first down. 11 for 59. We've got to slow him down. 1st and 10 now. Quick pass to Willie Snead on the slant is caught across the middle of the field. 2nd and 2 from the 27. Looking for another slant play. Smith, no one was open, so he just throws that one away. 3rd and 2 from the 27. Pass out to Snead is caught. Takes a big hit. Puts the ball on the ground. And it's recovered by Quan Alexander. Deshaun Benford, the superstar, former Heisman winning linebacker, makes the play, absolutely leveling Willie Snead. The ball goes on the ground, and it's picked up by the Giants. And again, they have a chance now to go up by 3 possessions with a touchdown here. That would be big. And yeah, there's Quan Alexander recovering that one. And what a play right there by Deshaun Benford, the future of the New York Giants defense. And now, once again, out comes Eli Manning off of a turnover. Let's see what he can do. 1st and 10, big pass to Beckham. It's caught! He beat Gaines! 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Giants! Beckham swaggers his way into the end zone. 83 yards, and the Giants go up 17-0 here after this extra point. But what a play by Odell Beckham Jr., just getting away from E.J. Gaines. He was simply beat at birth, or Philip Gaines, whatever his freaking name is. He was just beat at birth. Beckham is so much stronger, just beating the press. He's also fast right there with the breakaway speed. What a play by Manning to lead him down the field. Beautiful throw, beautiful catch, and that is a nice, beautiful touchdown. The extra point is actually going to be missed. I jinxed it. No! Patrick Murray misses an extra point, and now it is still just it's just a 2-possession game still, because they could go for 2 twice, and that would be 8 points each. So that is 16. So they could still tie it here, and that is unfortunate, but still, that can't erase the 83-yard touchdown. Anyway, Poindexter takes this one up to the 19, not quite to the 25. Here is Smith under pressure again, and he's sacked! Jonathan Hankins getting into the backfield. The man we gave like a 5-year, multi-million-dollar deal to finally comes through for us with a sack. 2nd and 16 is caught by Trey Burton, and he gets all of those yards back. 3rd and 1. There's going to be a flag here. I believe it is on a Giant. Yeah, they're going to call an encroachment call. I believe maybe it was on Harrison. He was sort of slow getting back to the line. But let's see what they call it on here. No, it's on Jonathan Hankins. Neutral zone infraction on him. So that's an automatic first down right there, as it was only 3rd and 1. Here's Trey Burton, another catch over the middle of the field for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 here. Smith is going to find Trey Burton once more down into Giants territory. He's dragged to the ground, and there's another flag on the play, and Ben McAdoo looks like he's about to lose it. There is now it's a block in the back on the Chiefs. It's going to be on Willie Snead, the former Saint previously mentioned. And, yeah, that's going to be a loss of 10 yards right there. 1st and 10, pass out to Burton once again. Down the sideline, has the first down, and is angled out of bounds. Landon Collins actually got injured right there on that hit. He hit him so hard he injured himself. And so his replacement will be Darian Thompson, who is a 81 overall. So I'm not worried at all. 1st and 10, Smith underneath to Jamal Charles. Muscles his way forward and picks up another first down. He now has 3 receptions for 52 yards. So Jamal Charles has pretty much been their entire offense to start off this game. 1st and 10 once again. Pass out to Conley, is caught at the 12. Toe tapping grab. And just like that, they are in the red zone. Pass out there to the backup tight end is caught for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Slant caught by Jeremy Maclin, but he's stopped at the 1. Hit by Corliss Groom. 1st and goal from the 1. Pass out to Charles. Wide open, and the flat is caught for a touchdown. And oh my gosh, the Giants could not get out of the half. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And I believe that was Eli Apple's responsibility to cover that flat, but he was not there. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication as they were hurrying up to the line of scrimmage. But still, Jamal Charles, a nice catch and a nice touchdown for him right there. Pretty easy. I don't think it was nice. I just think it was pretty easy. And so now the Kansas City Chiefs get on the board with 2 seconds left to go. Back to return is Marquise Goodwin. He'll fair catch this one in the end zone, so that brings the ball out to the 25. Here is Eli Manning playing it conservative. He'll just take the knee, and that will go into the half. So the Giants have a lead, 16-7 over the Kansas City Chiefs here in Super Bowl 53. Now on the ensuing kickoff, this is a kick down the field back for Marquise Goodwin. He's going to take this one from inside his own 5, and he's going to weave his way through the defense out past the 32, the 31-yard line. Actually, it's the 30-yard line. First and 10 underneath pass to Perkins is caught, and he has a gain of 7. Second and 4, handoff to Perkins once again. He's going to be brought down by Don Terry Poe, shy of the sticks. This is going to be a 3rd and 2. Right up the middle, Perkins goes, and he has another gain of 10. And that is going to be look at the game he's having so far. Why couldn't he have done this in the regular season? 8 for 42. This is now a 1st and 10 down to Sterling Shepard on the drag. He's muscled to the ground by Marcus Peters. 2nd and 5, handoff to Perkins. He has a gain of 3. 3rd and 2 now from the 45. Can the Giants get more points? But it's caught by Perryman, and he's going to be dragged to the ground shy of the marker. 4th and 1, aggressive play call. Manning hit as he throws, had a man wide open underneath. He had Beckham, and the ball just hits the ground incomplete. So now, after the turnover on downs, here comes Jamal Charles for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, play action fake. Smith steps up, a lot of time to throw, throws across his body as Chris Conley, who beats Corliss Groom down to the 24-yard line, and the Chiefs are within striking distance. Here's a handoff to Charles, who's going to get a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 from the 22-yard line. This is Smith, who's going to check this one down to Charles, who picks up a gain of about 5. 3rd and 3 now, Snead in motion, toss to Charles. Thompson sets the edge, and that is going to be a stop by Quan Alexander. Nice job right there by Thompson setting the edge, and then Alexander just simply comes in and cleans it up. So they are going to settle for a field goal right there, and the Giants still have a 6-point lead. But remember, a touchdown and an extra point for the Chiefs puts them in the lead by 1, so the Giants need some kind of pointage here on this drive as Goodwin returns this one up to the 28. 1st and 10, handoff to Paul Perkins to the outside. He's stopped by Phillip Gaines, EJ Gaines, whatever Gaines. 2nd and 11 here. Check down to Beckham on the drag. Is caught for a gain of 2. This sets up a 3rd and 9, play action fake. Manning down the middle of the field for Beckham, but again, this time it's going to be broken up by EJ Gaines, Phillip Gaines, whatever kind of Gaines. And yeah, they just cannot hook up on that play, which almost always gets them a 1st down. And on 4th and 9, they punt this one away, and now the Chiefs start on their own 33. Here's a handoff to Charles, who gets a gain of 3. 2nd and 7, Smith in the pocket. He was rushed right there by both Pierre, Paul, and Vernon. 3rd and 7 from the 36-yard line. Big play right here, and the ball's on the ground again. Olivier Vernon gets to Smith, and it's recovered by a lineman who's brought down almost immediately, and that sets up a 4th and 12. So Colton Schmidt back to punt once again, and Marquise Goodwin on the return once again. Here he cuts to the outside, trying to get to the edge, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Nolan Meyer in motion. A play-action fake. Manning goes right back to that play-action fake man, and that is Paul Perkins with a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 46-yard line. Manning underneath to Beckham on the drag, has a catch and has a gain of 3. That's his 5th reception of the game, and they're trying to get the ball to Beckham as much as possible, even though he's not really finding much room. 2nd and 5, Meyer was wide open down the middle of the field, but Manning simply ran out of time. 3rd and 5, check down to Meyer, and that is going to be a nice tackle there in the open field. So on 4th and 3, the Giants are forced to punt the ball, and they're going to pin them on the floor. What a punt by Brad Wing. Nice punts here in the Super Bowl for him. And on 1st and 10, they're going to give it to Jamal Charles to try to get some more breathing room. 2nd and 9, he meets Quan Alexander in the alley, and he's not going anywhere. 3rd and 10, a safe play, fullback dive with Anthony Sherman, one of the better fullbacks in the league. And they just simply go nowhere. So on 4th and 9, they're going to punt this one away. Nice punt from inside their own 5. And here is Goodwin on the return out to the 46. Here now is Perkins with a handoff. He's not really going anywhere. 2nd and 8. Another handoff to Perkins, who's just bottled up there by everyone in front of the Giants' offensive line. 3rd and 9. Pass to Dunbar is caught for the 1st down. The 3rd down back gets his first play of the game. This is going to be a pass out to Will Tye on 1st down is caught. Now on the 38-yard line, it's a handoff to Paul Perkins, who gashes his way right up the middle, brought down by Derek Johnson from behind. And now on 1st and 10, another give to Perkins. You can see the Giants are trying to waste as much clock as possible. They're in field goal range, taking this very passively. Caught by Beckham. That's going to set up a reasonable 3rd down, 3rd and 5. Check down to Humphries. He stumbles and cannot get the first. So the Giants have to settle for a field goal. This makes it a 2-possession game. So now they need 9 points. The Chiefs do. You can only get 8 per possession. With 3 minutes left, the Giants need to play lockdown defense. Can they do it? Back to return is Edson. He'll kneel this one in the end zone. So on 1st and 10, here comes Alex Smith. Quick pass to Macklin is caught for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 from the 33. Quick pass to Charles is batted away by Benford. 3rd and 2 now. Very key play right here. Smith under pressure. Hit as he throws by Hankins, and the ball hits the ground. 4th and 2. This could be the game right here. Handoff to Charles, and he picks it up. What a ballsy play call right there as Charles picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10. That pass, it was a screen. It was almost intercepted by Darquez Denard. 2nd and 10. Quick pass to Macklin again on the slant is called for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2. Burton with the catch, but does not pick up the first. So 4th and inches right here. And it's another give to Charles, and he blows right through Jonathan Hankins, who could have ended the game. 1:36 seconds left. The Chiefs have 2 timeouts after already using 1. And there is a penalty on the play. It's going to be on the Giants. That's a plus 15 yards, and it's on Jason Pierre-Paul. So now on the 33-yard line, deep into Giants territory, this is Smith over the middle of the field to Jeremy Macklin, who gets him even deeper down to the 15 in the red zone now. Smith in the pocket, looks to the end zone to Conley, and it's batted away by Quan Alexander. 2nd and 10 from the 15, 1:14 seconds left, caught by Conley down to the 8. 3rd and 3 with a minute left to go. Smith in the pocket all day long, fires to the outside, miscommunication, it's incomplete, and on 4th and 3, they're going to settle for a field goal. They settle for a field goal. This is a 6-point game. A touchdown and an extra point wins it. And this is the game right here. 52 seconds left. The onside kick. Can they recover? It bounces around, and it's recovered by the Chiefs. They have a chance. They have a chance. The Giants have got to play lockdown defense. This is where you win the Super Bowl. And Conley with a huge catch already to the 40-yard line of the Giants. 1st and 10. Check down to Trey Burton, who is staying on his feet, muscling his way forward, but is denied the out-of-bounds time stoppage. 2nd and inches. Vernon with the sack! He pushes Smith out of the field goal range, even though a field goal doesn't matter, but he still pushes him back. 3rd and 10. That pass is up into double coverage and batted away by Eli Apple. 4th and 10, 9 seconds left. This is the Super Bowl right here. Smith going deep is intercepted at the goal line. Quentin Dunbar, and the New York Giants are a couple plays away from being Super Bowl champions. Here comes Eli Manning. He's just going to need this one and take a 1-yard loss. Yes, he is. Not trying to risk a safety here. They call their final timeout. Tomas Pitta does. And this is a handoff to Fuafu, and they did it! The New York Giants are Super Bowl champions again! Super Bowl 53 belongs to the G-Men in blue. Oh my gosh, back-to-back Super Bowl champions, and I couldn't think of a better way to end this series. Every one of our players in this game stepped up. Odell Beckham Jr. with the 2 touchdown grabs, and the man who gave it to him, Eli Manning. Olivier Vernon on defense was fantastic. Deshaun Benford forcing the fumble. You had Quan Alexander over the middle. Eli Apple batting that one away at the end. All these pieces came together and they worked. Nolan Meyer, the guy we drafted, had a pretty quiet game, but he was still nice in run blocking as we got the run game going a tiny, tiny bit. But, man, this is how you build a franchise. This is how you win Super Bowls. And we do it once again with the Giants. As you can see right here, what a catch by Beckham to start off the game. 31-yard touchdown. And then later in the game, an 83-yard touchdown as he swag dives into the end zone. And the guy who wins the Super Bowl MVP is Olivier Vernon. 4 tackles, 3 sacks. What a game by Olivier Vernon. I told you in the last episode that he needed to step up and be big. And let's take a look at the stats right here. Eli Manning went 20 for 26, 231 and 2 touchdowns. Paul Perkins, 14 for 52. Pretty solid game for him. And Odell Beckham Jr., 6 catches for 144 yards and 2 touchdowns. Alex Smith had a pretty solid game himself, 26 for 36, 310 yards, touchdown, a pick. And Jamal Charles was fantastic except for that fumble. And as you can see right here, the Giants are going to be given the trophy. There they are. Manning has his 4th. Beckham holding his 2nd. And this has been such a fantastic franchise. I want to thank you all for watching. And this has been so much fun, this series. And just thank you so much. Comment, rate, subscribe. Ramir Veggies, go to school. Dan Carr Films out. Peace!